The man is imprisoned on the farm as a breeding pig. Every day he has to assist the sows in their reproduction. In order to increase the success rate of breeding, the women had to clean his body before working. However, over time, the woman fell in love with this big, strong man, and agreed to let him out of the pigsty for some fresh air. After 10 years, he finally sees the sunlight again. The man had hoped to live again, but while he was still envisioning a better future, a little piglet suddenly poked its head out. The man was so shocked that he fell to the ground. He actually had the ability to communicate with animals. Before he could recover from his shock, the farmer approached him with a hammer in his hand. To test this guy's loyalty, the farmer ordered him to smash the sow to death. Looking at his dear roommate, the man just couldn't bear it. He even took the initiative to plead for the sow. This kindness makes the farmer very pleased. For this reason he made an exception to allow Nick on the table. When he slipped after dinner, Nick accidentally found his favorite car. He was born with the idea of escaping. But just as Nick started the car, a figure suddenly appeared in front of him. In front of everyone, the farmer tied the man to a post, whipped for a full hour, until the skin on his back split open. The beating made Nick give up completely. It would surely be more difficult to escape again. However, Paige on the other end didn't think so. It reminded Nick more than once, you should run away when the trader collects the pigs. But Nick never moved. Paige had to bring a pair of pliers. Seeing hope, Nick unshackled himself. Taking advantage of the farmer's trading gap, he snuck into the truck, and so he followed the trader without incident. The ride was very bumpy. Nick seized the moment and shook the truck, and flipped the truck upside down. Then he quickly escaped into the forest with his piglets. He thought he was about to be free, but at the critical moment, something happened. When Nick woke up again, he realized that he had fallen into a deep pit. Just when he was in despair, the piggy surprised him once again. With the help of the little piggy, Nick was saved once again. To thank for this life-saving favor, Nick decided to take them to live a good life. But it didn't last long. Just when they were looking for food in the forest, suddenly a gunshot was heard in the distance. Nick thought it was a human hunting in the mountains, so he excitedly headed that way. But what he didn't expect was, the farm owner had been looking for him. Nick was caught by the farmer, looking at the breeder that caused them to lose a lot of money. The farmer was furious. He wanted to execute Nick. In a moment of crisis, a young man stopped him. Nick quickly turned around and ran for his life. With a gunshot, calm was restored to the cornfield. Uneasy, Nick quietly returned to check. The farmer was lying on the ground, so he kindly went forward to help him up. In the end, Nick, with this life-saving grace, now he became the heir to the farm from a humble pig breeder. He married the farmer's daughter and they lived happily ever after.